Welcome back, dear creatives. So I've just attached the handle of my Autogele. Okay, so I've just attached the handle, so our base is practically ready. So you can use you can have any type of embellishing or any type of design for this base. This is basically the way you can prepare your Ashoke base, Autogele base, for any design you want to. So we'll set this aside and go right ahead to take the measurements for the crown of our gele. Okay, right here I have, please let me confirm, one, okay, right here I have 5 pieces of my Ashoke. Okay, 5 dasa of different measurements, because we'll be creating a multi-pleated crown for the base we just prepared. So let's start taking measurements for each of these 5 pieces of dasa. You can use as much as 7, you can use 6, you can use 8, depending on how high and the availability of fabric, the quantity of fabric you have. You can use 7, you can use 8, depending on how high you want your Autogele to be, and then the quantity of fabric you have with you that you're working with. Okay, so let's start taking our measurements. So for this first one, our measurement is, we have 23 inches. 23 inches for the first dasa. The second dasa should measure 25. Yes, this is 25, the second dasa. The third dasa should measure 30. Okay, this is 30 inches for the third dasa, 30 inches. And then we should have 34 inches for the fourth dasa. Okay, this we have 34 inches. And for the fifth dasa, we should be having 40 inches. Okay, it's measured, 39 inches. We have 39 inches right here for our 5 dasa. So what I'll be doing next is I'll be folding each of the edge. I'll turn it, fold it in twice, 1, 2, and then I will sew. Okay, I will be doing that to both sides of the dasa and for the 5 pieces of dasa. Now, after doing that, after folding the edges of all the 5 dasa, I'll start joining them together. Okay, let me start from the smallest. Now, this is our first dasa, measuring 23 inches. I'm going to look for the midpoints, that is right after folding the edges. I will find the midpoints. Once I get my midpoints, I will take the next one, which is the 25 inches. Okay, I would also look for the midpoint here, and I'll place it midpoint to midpoint this way. Okay, can you see my midpoint right here? So I'm going to place it midpoint to midpoint. You should have a bit, the 25 inches should be more. Okay, and I'll stitch it all the way down from here to here. After doing that for these 2, I will look for the next one. I would also look for the midpoints. Please always try to work with your office pins. It helps keep your work in place while you're stitching. Okay, after looking for the midpoint, I would also place this one on the midpoint of the previous one I've sewn, and then I will stitch it all the way down from this point all the way down to here. So you should always have few inches left at the edge of the two, at the side of each of the dasa you stitch on each other. I hope you understand that. You should have few inches left after stitching each of the dasas midpoint to midpoint. Okay, I'm going to stitch all that for the 5 dasas, and I'll come back to show you our next step.